All right, it's 11:45, 11:42, something like that. I started this a few minutes after 11. So in about 40 minutes, I've drained the previous tank. So the previous Oceanic 29 Biocube Power Compact hood is there. Of course, I've got my buckets of water and rocks. Transferred sands out of that one. Transferred the sand into this one. That tank is set up. Clean the stand off. Clean the salt creek. Clean the water. I did have this. I didn't know this was in the middle chamber of the new tank, or my new to me tank. Apparently this is common in the center chamber. I took it out because I've got an in-tank filter, right? A trickle filter, the clear one that's in there. So pop that out. Sand is in. I'm going to try and do this without making a huge mess in the tank. So I'm going to start putting rock back in, and then I'm going to use a pump. It's going to take longer to fill than it did to drain because I'm using a pump that's only a couple hundred gallons an hour, and when I was draining it, I've used a much larger tube. So I'm going to start with some rock. I don't know if I'll do the complete rockscape. I might. But we'll see, because I somehow always tend to make a mess. I've got to kind of remember how this was set up. I took some pictures of it, but it's not like, it's kind of a puzzle, right? Putting your aquascaping back together. It's not like I'm going to number them, but I had kind of a horseshoe thing going on. See how much of this I can put back. See if it looks okay. The two frags are in this tank I'm in, or this bucket I'm in right now. I'm not going to do anything with them quite yet. I'm gonna leave them in there for a while, obviously. I mean, they're pallies, right? And some LPS that I frankly don't know what it is. I also have what's this one over here? See, aquascape just changed. I don't know how this went. Yeah, that's different. I'm gonna have to change it around somehow. Yeah, good times. Corals won't know. They won't care. Cool thing about this is I've broken down, as I mentioned earlier, I've moved a lot of tanks around. And when they're established for a while, you get all kinds of stuff in there. You get worms, my least favorite, bristle worms. Anybody that's ever been too close to a bristleworm. Those little feelers or whatever they call them are just like fiberglass. So and having tanks for years, it seems like, you know, you set a tank up, aquascaping's perfect. You change something around, never the same. I'm going to pause this video, because I'm sure no one wants to see me mess with rocks for 15 minutes, so pretty boring. I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back in a couple minutes when I start filling the tank up.